See the text, level 3? Let's start reading. Yes, Snow sees that. That's really good. Reza also sees that. Cool. Okay, Reza, would you like to read the first and second paragraph?
Yes. At a cannabis cafe in the Arab town of Tira in Israel, people legally and freely buy, smoke or use medical marijuana. Smoky Monkey is the first cafe of its kind in the country, and its owner, Karam Shiba, says he is on a mission to change the mentality about people who use the product for medical purpose. Shibita was inspired by people who used cannabis from the illegal black market. He thought that he could help people with chronic pain to take drugs safely.
Thank you very much. Enjoy. You have paragraph number 3 and 4.
Most people who come to Smoky Monkey suffer from chronic pain from work injuries, violence, or car accidents. The staff check their medical field, and according to the file, they decide whether cannabis is suitable for the person. When Shipta opened the shop, he received death threats and threats to burn down the cafe. However, little by little, people started to understand the idea behind the cafe.
Thank you very much. Now we have either the first and second paragraph.
Okay, sir. At a cannabis cafe in the Arab town of Tira in Israel, people legally and freely buy, smoke, or use medical marijuana. Smoky Monkey is the first cafe of its kind in the country, and its owner Karam Bita says he's on a mission to change the mentality about people who use the product for medical purpose. Bita was inspired by people who use cannabis from the illegal black market. He thought that he could help people with chronic pain to take the drug safely. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ida. Chinta, number 3 and 4.
Most of people who come to Smoky Monkey suffer from chronic pain from work injuries, violence, or car accidents. The staff check their medical life, and according to the file, they decided whether cannabis is suitable for the person. When Subita opened the shop, he received the threat to burn down the cafe. However, little by little, people start to understand the idea behind the cafe. People start to understand the idea behind the cafe.
Thank you very much. And now we have Snow with the first and second paragraph. Snow, please go ahead.
Second and third, teacher.
First and second.
Okay. The illegal gold mining business is booming in Brazil, with miners hopping on a law that President Jair
Snow,
Bolsonaro.
we are talking about the marijuana. It's page 21 out of 21.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll write it.
It's all right.
Wait. Okay, here. At a cannabis cafe in the Arab town of Tira in Israel, people legally and freely buy, smoke, or use medical marijuana. Smoky Monkey is the first cafe of its kind in the country, and its owner Karam Shbeta says he's on a mission to change the mentality about people who use the product for medical purposes. Bita was inspired by people who use cannabis from the illegal black market. He thought that he could help people with chronic pain to take the drug safely.
Thank you very much. Cool. Musa, you have the number 3, number 4.
Yeah. Most people who come to Smoky Monkey suffer from chronic pain from the work injuries, violence, or car accident. The staff check their medical file, and according to the file, they decide whether cabins is suitable for the person. When Shita opened the shop, he received death threats, threats to burn down the cafe. However, little by little, people started to understand the idea behind the cafe.
Thank you very much. Now we have the first and second paragraph, and we have Solano.
Hi,
Solano.
sir. Kaya.
Good.
Okay. At a cannabis cafe in the Arab town of Tira in Israel, people legally and freely buy, smoke, or use medical marijuana. Smoky Monkey is the first cafe of its kind in the country, and its owner, Karam Shebita, says he's on a mission to change the mentality about people who use the product for medical purposes. Shebita was inspired by people who use cannabis from the illegal black market. He thought that he could help people with chronic pain to take the drug safely.
Thank you very much. That was really cool. I'll read the rest of it. Most people who come to Smoky Monkey suffer from chronic pain and from work injuries, violence, or car accidents. The staff check their medical file, and according to the file, they decide whether cannabis is suitable for the person. When Shibita opened the shop, he received death threats and threats to burn down the cafe. However, little by little, people started to understand the idea behind the cafe. Guys, do you see after when we write cafe, the E got like a little tiny things on it, a special extra line on top of it. You see that? We see E and there is something on top of it. This means that actually the word is coming from French, is a French word. And in that case, instead of saying cafe, we say cafe. And another word that actually we have is fiancé. These are all French words. And if you write it, you write the E with the little things on top of it. And that is actually makes it a French word. And then the pronunciation is not with A like cafe, no, cafe, fiancé, yeah, A. You need to go with the complete A at the end, yeah? Cafe. Cool. So let's talk about chronic. What is chronic and what is chronic pain? Who can tell me a little bit about chronic? Let's start with Snow, because I don't get to see Snow for the whole week. So of course I have to give her more chance. Go Snow, what is chronic?
Okay, I will try.
Oh, what happened? We lost the Snow.
Yeah, usually she
Yeah,
lost
yeah. Okay.
connection
Oh,
in the
okay,
room.
thank you. Well, let's. Oh, Snow is
Hello?
back. Hello, yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
sorry. Chronic pain, it means that in the joint, like um, the pain that we usually feel in like arthritis, or I think a joint, and then the neck pain or the back pain in our body. I'm not really sure.
It's okay. Thank you very much. That is also cool. Let's hear it from Reza. Reza, what is your idea of chronic and chronic pain?
Chronic is referred to the long of time that's keep that disease or illness in the body for a long time. It's
Yeah.
not like a simple injury. It's
Mm-hmm.
continuous in time.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Is the length of the time actually that we have
It's
that
a
disease?
level.
Yeah, length.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you. Let's hear it from Enjoy. Enjoy. Enlighten me about chronic.
Yeah, like the Riza said, it is like that long-term
Long.
disease. Yeah, with the long term.
That's what I like. Long term. That is really cool. Yes. Musa, tell me a little bit about more about chronic. Musa is chronically muted. He doesn't want to talk to us. Let's get to Ida. Ida, tell me a little bit
Uh,
about.
I want
Oh,
to
the
talk.
Musa is there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to talk, but I tried to open my voice, but
Yeah.
it just it was slowly open.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Go
So
ahead.
as as I understand, chronic, it's the kind of things that take long time.
Link
Like
time.
it is
Yes,
a disease that take long time.
that is good. Thank you, Musa. Cool. Let's hear from Solana and then Ida and then Chinta.
Hi, hello, Sir Kayan. Chronic for me means it recurring, recurring always. What it happens,
Mhm.
sometimes it
Yes.
go and then it happens again, on and off,
Mhm.
like that, on and off.
I really like your word on and off. I just wanted to say it, but you told before me. So gold medal goes to Solana. Let's hear it
Thank
from
you.
Ida. Thank you. Ida, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's chronic is something you feel constantly. Like it can be a long term, can be year span, and it can be pain, it can be illness. Like you feeling that constantly. As I know, there is a two term for this, like a chronic or acute for pain. So chronic, it's you can feel that constantly, and it's a long time you feel that.
Yeah, acute we have and chronic. That is very good point you made. Yes. Chinta, would you like actually to read it from Mr. Google for us?
Yes, chronic, according Mr. Google, of an illness persisting for a long time or constantly recurring.
Yeah, that is very cool. Yeah. Guys, when we talk about chronic pain, for example, I know at the moment I have chronic pain myself. It's like I have a back injury. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about myself so that you can understand. I have pain. The pain is not always there. For example, when I sit, I don't feel the pain. When I lie down, I don't feel the pain. But after like half an hour, 40 minutes, when I sit, when I think, then the pain comes. If the pain is constant, you always feel the pain without, even 1 minute or 1 second of break, then this is a permanent one. Chronic is comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes, but this is lasting for more than 1 week, 2 weeks. So sometimes it go for months, years. But then at some stage you hope that actually it finishes. So chronic is like you don't have this pain all the time. Okay. For example, when you have tooth problem, you feel the pain constantly without infection. So that cannot be chronic pain. Yeah, chronic is usually, and then, but if and then you go and do something about it. But sometimes some chronic pains, nothing can be done. Yeah, for example, some people they have back problem, they can go and get some surgeries, but even surgeries possibly reduce the amount of pain, but it doesn't help them to recover fully from the whole pain. So that's why we use chronic pain for those diseases or for those, pain in a situation, painful situation, that the pain is always comes and goes and you cannot do anything about it. Yeah. This is chronic pain. Is it anything you want to add or you want to ask? Or yes, Miss
I would
Snow.
like to ask, then what is chronic disease?
Chronic disease is the same things. It comes and goes without actually being, for example, uh, chronic disease. We have my back problem is a chronic disease, for example. Yeah, it's a chronic, health problem. Yeah, that doesn't
Ah,
make sense.
okay.
The pain is chronic, and my sickness and my disease is also chronic. I hope that it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know anything about, anything that actually lasts more than a year? I would call it chronic. Really, actually, I like it kind of chronic. Yeah. Guys, do you know any other chronic disease? Anything that actually possibly, you
I
know?
think it's lower back pain. It's very yeah, lower back pain is very chronic pain.
Yeah, then thank you very much. Anyone else knows any other chronic disease? Possibly, Snow?
Headache, I think
I would
headache.
like, okay.
Okay, Reza said headache and migraine. Yes, that is also chronic disease. I agree. Migraine actually comes and goes. Perfect. Thank you, Reza. Snow?
I would like to ask, is diabetes a chronic disease?
Yeah, that could be. Thank you, Snow. And I have actually some from Lily. It says allergy. I no, Lily. Allergy cannot. Allergy could be seasonal as well, and you could prevent it by, for example, if you have specific food that you shouldn't eat, you should stop eating it and you prevent it. So allergy cannot last long because there is a way to prevent it, and I don't think so. And it is that it's counts as a chronic disease. But there is another one, diabetes. People they have sugar intolerance or something like that. These are the chronic disease. Why? Because when someone actually got diabetes, they have to control their food, but still the level is high. It doesn't go down to the normal level, but they have to make sure that this with they shouldn't eat a specific foods or something to keep the level in a not to the dangerous level, but still they cannot prevent it. Yeah, because even they don't eat sugar, but still the level of diabetes is quite high. So this is chronic disease. Okay, but yes, enjoy.
Yeah, the pressure
Blood pressure,
disease.
yes. Yeah, that is also correct. Yeah, blood pressure is chronic disease. Why? Because sometimes your blood pressure is high, is up, but it doesn't always stay that way. Yeah, it comes and goes. You might take tablets or anything actually to keep it under control, but it never goes away. When you get it, you get it. There is another one that we have. We have thyroid problems. It's a gland in your throat. Some people they get thyroid problem. Yeah, and this is also very common as a chronic disease. Anyway, I'm not a doctor, guys. So I cannot. If there is a doctor in our group, can actually comment better on the chronic disease. Yes, and they get insulin. Okay, cancer is all. Yes. I want to say cancer is also a chronic disease. Yes, because it lasts more than a year from the moment that is diagnosed until a moment that is eradicated or not. It takes way more than 1 year. Cool. So let's move on. Let's go to the word mentality. Let's talk about mentality. So Solana, talk to me. Tell me
Yes.
what mentality is.
Mentality is about your mindset or
Mm-hmm.
anything that comes in your mind or thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Thinking
that's
like
very.
that.
So, what is your mentality towards marijuana and cannabis?
My mentality about that is I'm neutral because I don't because cannabis here is still illegal,
Yeah.
and I don't know it's still on the process of legalization.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that it is being used here in our hospital or in our medical, no,
Yeah.
medical or in our medical. That's
Mhm.
why I still in neutral because I don't know really what is marijuana's all about.
Okay, so we know your
Yeah.
mentality. Thank you very much, Solano.
Okay.
Cool. And
Okay.
when is legal, please send me a message because I'm gonna come and visit the country as soon as it's
Yeah.
legal.
Is it, Sir Kayan, is marijuana legal in your country?
In Germany at the moment, no, it's not legal, but the medical usage of it is legal.
Ah,
If
okay.
if a doctor gives a prescription for your pain or something, yes, it is legal. So I might be entitled actually to legal prescription because I have back problem. So cool, cool for
Okay.
me. Thank you
Send
very
me,
much.
Sir Kayan, send me a message if what happened if you use marijuana, ha?
I'm coming. I'm on the next flight. Flying to Philippines. The Philippines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah,
Okay.
Solana, if I need to, all I have to go like 100 kilometers. I'm in the Netherlands, so I'll just go quickly there. But I'm
Ah,
joking.
okay, okay.
Cool. Thank you very much. Ida, mentality. Talk to me about mentality.
I think it's your like attitude or the way of thinking. So maybe in this case, she trying to change people a way of thinking people about marijuana. It's not
Okay.
bad.
Mhm. Thank you very much. This is also cool the way that you said it. I really liked it. And I like actually what Mr. Arrow said. It's a changing in behavior. I mean, it's not much changing at behavior, but understanding is much nicer. Thank you very much, Mr. Arrow. Let's hear it from Joy. Enjoy. Talk to me about mentality.
It is like a negative.
Oh, no, it's not
Um,
necessarily. It's not negative.
no, cognitive.
Oh, cognitive. Oh, yes. I'm really sorry. Cognitive. I've heard the negative part because your voice broke and I thought the negative. I'm really sorry. I really need
No
cannabis.
problem.
That proves it. I'm joking. Thank you, Ginger. Good. Let's go to Musa. Musa, talk to me about mentality. Guys?
Yeah, yeah. Mentality will be maybe a particular attitude or way of thinking, especially one that somebody think is good or not good. I think. Hello, teacher. Do you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I do. But then I talk and I can hear the reflection of my voice. So I'll wait for you to finish yourself and mute and then I can talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's much better. Okay. Okay,
Now it's
yes.
better.
Musa, would you be able to mute yourself because I can hear the reflection of my voice all the time? Much better. Okay. Yes, that is good. Okay, Lily actually asked a question. It said that, we can say most of the painkillers are kind of marijuana. And as far as I know, no, actually opium is the source of lots of painkillers. Or they're opioids. Actually, we had a text actually, guys, if you remember, we talked about opioids. We said that lots of, drugs actually is made of opium. Yes. So let's actually go to Reza. Reza, talk to me about mentality. What is mentality?
Mentality is a specific and especially opinion or idea that's someone or some people believe about that thing.
That is a very cool way that you described it. I really like that. Let's hear it from Snow. Snow, what is mentality from a poetic point of view?
Mentality,
Yes.
yes, from my own opinion, it means your perception or your point of view into something.
That is very cool. Yeah, I like that actually. It's perception, point of view. And let's see, Queen Chinta, what has to read from Mr. Google.
Yes, Mr. Kian. Mentality according Mr. Google, the characteristic attitude of mind or way of thinking of a person or group.
Thank you very much. That's good. Let me hear it from Mr. Arrow because I haven't talked to Mr. Arrow. Mr. Arrow, hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I hope you are doing well.
Yeah, I'm very well. I hope you are doing well too. Yes. Talk to us about mentality, Mr. Arrow.
Mentality, the way that we understand the situation, the problem, and how the way talking with the people.
That is correct. Yes, guys, mentality is a collection of our beliefs, our thoughts, whatever our perception of the external world or the world above or the world that we haven't never ever experienced, and all of them together, that creates our mentality. Because let's say we might actually all of us, let's say me and Mr. Arrow, for example, we might believe in the same religion. We might believe, a lot of things we have common. But still, his mentality could be very different to my mentality because it does not relate only to religion, to the community, to the, for example, education. There are a lot of other things come to this to this collection and then forms my mentality. For example, we might have like 80% actually something in common, but then 20% my belief might be very different. For example, I might believe in horoscope and Mr. Arrow doesn't believe in horoscope. That's just a joke. Okay, don't believe it. It is just that, and that actually my mentality quickly changes from Mr. Arrow. You know what I mean? So we are two different persons. So you can find two people with the same mentality. Even though, for example, you believe in the same things, but the variation of that things actually exist in the mentality. So you cannot really say, oh, we believe in the same things, but reality is no. Our mentality is all different, all of us. Cannot be the same. Yeah, that's very cool. According to the data information, yes, mentality could be an idea, but it's a collection. Gave, yeah. It is a collection of everything. Okay, what do we have? We have medical file. I think this is very easy. Medical file is like a file that actually all of our medical reports in it. So I'm not gonna actually get to that point. So anyway, question, comments. What do you think about these things? I would like actually to hear it actually from everyone. Let's start from Snow. Snow, what do you think about this article?
The article about marijuana.
Yes.
Oh my God. I am not prepared. Okay. I think that this article shows about the uses of marijuana, and in especially in the chronic pain that, and in the medical life.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what do we think about marijuana? So,
Okay, thank you very much. Let's hear it from Mr. Arrow. Mr. Arrow, what is your idea of this article?
Actually, according to me, this kind of cafe that, it's used for change mentality, or you can say as a drugs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you very much from Mr. Arrow. And let's hear it also from Solano. Solano, what is your opinion of this article?
Yeah, because it means the article says about the advantage of using marijuana, and also this article shows that there is a person named Chibeta, that
Yeah.
his mission is to change the mentality of the people about the marijuana or the cannabis, and because he believes that it has a medical advantage to the people, especially those who have a chronic pain or chronic diseases. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that is what this Karam Shebeta mission, to change the mentality, and also the medical purpose of treating the people with chronic illnesses.
Thank you very much, Solano. That was very comprehensive, the way you explained it. Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Chinta, what do you think? Can we eat rice with marijuana? That might be
Yes,
delicious.
Mr. Kian, absolutely. In Indonesia, we use marijuana is for soup. It's like curry soup. Yes, we can eat it with rice. It's okay,
Um,
Mr. Kian. Yeah, it's a
well,
good idea for
I'm
me.
coming.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
use.
I'm coming to Indonesia tomorrow.
But unfortunately, in Indonesia, it's still illegal. But in Aceh, it's a Sumatra Island. Yeah, a lot of people have land, farmland, a marijuana farm. Yes, in their
Okay.
area.
Even
I
though
think
it's
it's good.
illegal.
Yeah, in Indonesia, it's still illegal, but in Sumatra Island, yes, it's very common. You can
Um,
go to Indonesia and
okay.
come to Sumatra Island if
What
you
about
want to
Bali?
use marijuana.
It,
Bali, they didn't accept marijuana because they didn't have the farm marijuana.
so could you please tell them please accept marijuana? Kian is coming. Quick. Get them quickly to
Okay.
legalize it. Thank you very much. Cool. Reza, what is your idea of this article?
I think that uh, about the marijuana is okay or not okay. I can say that nowadays we have a lot of suffering about not just our body, about our mental suffering, and something that can suffer us. And we also want to have something that kill that pain and goes to take refuge to something because we want peace of our mind. And then we want to go to a fountain of peace or uh, something that give us a good uh, feeling. And because of that we really like to use something that don't say that it's illegal or legal, and we can use it without any thinking that it's good. That sound like a Filipino, like coffee. We don't know that coffee have a maybe lots of something that's if the government search about that, maybe it's can be illegal, but because they don't say anything about that, and it's very common in people, and no one say that it's like a cigarette or marijuana. Always we use it and say that it's not bad, and it's sentiment for us to use it. That's marijuana like that. And I want to say that if some anything that can addicted to take away something exactly, and especially our pain, mental pain, it can be really dangerous because we nowadays have lots of uh, mental pain, and we want to go to something that's to take away that. Because of that, it's have a two side. One side is really good. One side is can be really dangerous, and we can
Mhm.
addicted to that thing.
Okay.
Sorry
Thank
that
you
if
very
I
much.
describe
No, no,
than it.
no, no, it's okay. No, absolutely fine. Yeah, yeah, no, entirely. One thing is we should not forget that these days, in the modern era that we live, we have these other things that actually relieve us or provide us with a relief from mental disorders or from our anxiety or stress. Some people resort to eating. Some people they like to smoke. Some people they can drink. Some people they have like anything that is used in an excessive way is addictive, is bad. If, for example, marijuana is not available, then you can go and eat lots of sweets, lots of sugar. If sugar is not available, people they go to alcohol. If alcohol is not available, go to something. It is like actually, it is in our nature, human nature, to we distract ourselves from our mental problem by something that is available to us. It could be any of them. So that's why actually I think it is mainly, depends on the person, not actually what is available. Because if they're gonna take everything available, if whatever can distract us, and can makes us addicted, in order to forget our mental problem, then actually they have to put us in a prison to say don't do anything because everything can be destructive in a sense. So I would say, yes, everything is bad if it's used. I agree with Reza. Anything that is used in an excessive way is not good. Anything, sugar, fat, cream, anything, just anything in excessive way. Cool. Let's hear it from Enjoy. Enjoy, what is your opinion of this article?
Yeah, this article featured the benefits of using marijuana and how it helped people get rid of their pain.
Mhm. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Enjoy. That was very cool. Let's also hear from Ida. Ida, what is your opinion of this? Thanks.
I think it's very interesting, Mr. Kian. Because like we said, marijuana is some country legal and some country illegal. It's how contradiction it are, and like this article, he bring his new idea, and I think like for people it's not easy to change our believing. It's need time to change that, and even sometimes we offering our idea, we will have some difficulty or some treats until he can get what we we trying to bring to them like the good what we think about that idea. And it's always happen. I think every time we trying to bring a new idea, and it's like break the old belief. It's not easy. It need
Mm.
time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a very good and great contradiction, but at the same time, is an opportunity for us to see, how it works in the countries that marijuana is illegal, and in those countries, the rest of the world that is illegal. So people that are actually getting on with their life. I think when something is available for you, it's you don't actually push yourself. Even on those, even in those all the countries that actually marijuana is illegal, it still exists in black market. It still